How's everybody doing? I didn't check anything before this. I think nothing should have changed. So if it was fine last time, it should be fine this time. If anything is not fine, you'll have to tell me. Also, I need to turn it down, as always. I leveled everything up except for I leveled everything up. I got everything to 15, which was a mistake because I wanted to do all the evolutions on screen, even though I don't know. It's not like you don't know what a Luxio looks like. But I still wanted to do it on screen, which means this thing's now going to be over. So I'm just going to not evolve it yet. We do need to evolve Laura. We should be kind of close. 97, that's one small experience candy. And then Chubby's also 15. I think staying in the box for now, though. I'm not really sure. How's everybody doing? The more I play of this game, the more I feel like there's no chance I'm going to get through it in a Nuzlocke. It just doesn't feel likely. There's some tough battles in this game. You're like surprised? Okay, thank you. Don't think I'll ever be willing to play one of these games. I mean, I think this is the best time I've had playing a Pokemon game. I think I say that every new Pokemon game. It's just they make quality of life changes that it's great. What is the luck going blind? I mean, yeah, but you don't understand that I make very bad decisions. USA Iran's been a good match. I watched the first half. Well, I was flipping back and forth between the two games. I don't. It doesn't really feel like the US are going to concede, but Iran looks good against Wales at least. Yeah, it's really, really fun. It's so fun. As England doing, they were 0-0 at halftime. I'm just going to evolve thing now. Where are we? I did a bunch of battles. It took longer than I thought to level everything up to 15. Okay. One of these. There we go. England are winning now? Who scored? Rashford free kick. Really? That's like a collector's item. Those like never happen. He's one of those players that scored a free kick one time and somehow convinced the world that he was good at free kicks. And then every time he takes them, they're terrible. He's like a less frequent Cristiano Ronaldo. It's like he scores one every 60 and you're like, wow, he's so good at free kicks. It's like, no. He's really bad at them. But I mean, he's a professional footballer, so they're going to go in sometimes. But I guess Trippier's not playing, so. Okay, we will take Gust because that will be very good here. Instead of String Shot. Yeah, I think we're going to be good for this one. 2-0 now, Foden? Okay. I suspect Wales probably aren't going to get through that group. Okay. I mean, here's the question. Do we match gym leaders for number of Pokemon? Because we can. Looking at the Pokedex today? Maybe. Would have loved an upset? Yeah, me too. But I mean, Wales needed to win by 4 to knock England out properly, which seemed unlikely. Do we match gym leaders for number of Pokemon? Early game, I'm not worried. I feel like we should be fine for the first 2 gyms. Late game, we really need more handicaps. I don't know. It feels wrong to me not matching the gym leader. It just feels weird. But also, I know this game is harder than I think it is. Yeah, the first 2 being Bug and Grass, I think we should be fine. It's that middle stretch of gyms. Maybe that's just the team that I used. Bring the whole squad. I mean, it feels wrong just having extra Pokemon there. We can have as many as we want for rival battles and stuff, because I'm probably going to forget where they are. But I feel like we can just do this 3-on-3. Since no one wants to go through the first hour of the game again. I mean, it's not so bad. Star Boss is going to be a real problem. I agree. I think we just have to leave Team Star until later. It's fine. We can just use 6 Pokemon. I'm probably still going to mess up. Yeah, I agree. I think Team Star Bosses might be a problem. Yeah, I suspect that's kind of the story here in Katie, because, or I assume just Katie in this in this aspect, because I had a really easy time in my run with 2 specific gyms that I don't think were easy. I just had a lot of dark through my team. I don't really know how it happened, but a lot of dark and also normal, which made Ghost easier. Get traded to Clodsire and you're done with all of Team Star. Is Clodsire good for Team Star? Fire, Poison, Fairy. But I guess it is quite a good match for a lot of them. Yeah, and you see Psychic was super easy for me. Psychic was like one of the easier ones. Yeah, I guess Clodsire would be a good match. When your favorite non-starter. What's been my favorite non-starter Gen 9 Gyarados? Are there starter Gyaradoses in Gen 9? I'm very confused by the question. Orthworm? Is Orthworm a Gen 9 Gyarados? I don't really like it, actually. It's very funny looking. Fighting Starbase took me like 10 attempts. It didn't take me 1 attempt, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I certainly did not beat it in 1. Yeah, the Team Star, I really like the Team Star leaders. I'm still not finished the game, so no late game spoilers. I have done everything though. I've done 8 gyms, I've done 5 Team Star bases, and I've done 5, what's the other thing? Titans. I've done all of that, but I haven't done anything after that. I'm almost finished my Pokedex as well. Okay, I'm gonna go in with 6. Yeah, I because I'm recording everything, it does take me long. Also, I've done a lot with the Pokedex, which kind of slowed me down. But yeah, I haven't got through the entire game yet. Also, I'm doing another thing for a video, so I'm doing a lot. Titans, I should have taken on earlier. I think I should have taken on all of the Titans earlier. I think they were much easier than the level. Because all I did was I got like a little guide with what levels to take them on at. And the levels listed were just too high. Like, I went in on the low end, and I could have gone in way, way lower than that. Okay. I should probably give items out. I don't really have... Did I pick anything up? No. Actually, I should probably go and buy stuff. Let's just give Oran berries. You. And to you. Oh, actually, you have Belch. Let me give you a different berry. Let me give you a berry that you're not going to use. Or that I'm not going to use. Frozen. Absolutely, take that. Because you have Belch, and so you need that. And then you can take this, because you're probably going to be the 3rd Pokemon that gets used. Okay. Hello. We did the thing last time, right? You have shitty audio quality, but you got in on your computer? Nice! Also, Inter, thank you so much. Tier 3, it's insane. I very, 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 very much appreciate it. You're now, I think, the 2nd person to have 2 different accounts subscribed, which is fun. I think we now have multiple people with multiple accounts that are subbed. I really can't see how this gym would be difficult. It shouldn't be. But also I might lose. Okay. Who else has multiple? I don't know next. Somebody probably. I think Kenya's running one of these other accounts. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't also, did anyone else find did anyone who has done the Glaciado gym, the last technical gym, did anyone even come close to getting like a minute and a half on the like gym test? Because it gives you a minute and a half, and I think it took me 43 seconds, and I thought I did really badly. Because that just seems, I don't know, that seems not very, like, it seems almost impossible that you would take a minute and a half to do it. I thought like, oh, this is going to be really fun, this is going to be difficult, and then I did it and I was like, oh, I've messed up a lot, and I beat it by more than half the time. Yeah, the team star bases getting 10 minutes is also really weird. I don't really know why. Also, what is your ability now? Okay, you still have compound eyes. I don't know that your attack is actually good enough to do anything with this, but let's see. Also, I'm excited to use Vivian. Oh, you are, okay. I'm excited to use Vivian. There's a personal Katy cat, and that's also news to me. Is it news to me? I can't remember. I think it's news to me. Also, there's an evolution coming. We will take Spark instead of... Are you better at attacking? Having up special attack is very annoying. We'll take it instead of Thundershock. Okay. Yeah, I don't... It was really... I kind of get the team star bases because I feel like it kind of incentivizes you to maybe go and beat it with like a bunch of low-level Pokemon, because I feel like you could, because you can heal up at like vending machines and stuff. I feel like you might be able to go to like the team star fighting base with level 20s or something and get through it, but it's going to take 10 minutes. God damn it. It's going to take 10 minutes. That is very unfortunate. I've got to remember when Pokemon have moves that I need to watch for. Okay, we're still good. But yeah, I was really confused in the Glaciado gym, because I was thinking like, oh, this is going to be like pretty difficult. This might be fun. And then it took like one try and I beat it in under half the time they offered. Okay. Yeah, I was about 10 levels under in the team star base, and I got through that, or in the fighting one, I got through very easily. I think it literally took me 2.5 minutes, but the team star boss, Aerie, it's pretty good. Her team was okay. Although I also did maybe the dumbest thing I've ever done in a Pokemon game. And I've done some dumb things that facilitate, like, it forced me to do another extra battle than I needed to. It was really dumb. I should probably be paying attention to this, by the way. Am I about to lose Vivian? Because I genuinely haven't been looking at the screen. Oh, God, am I about to lose Vivian? I literally haven't been looking at the screen at all. I've just been pressing. Oh, God. You live that? Please live that. Is this the first hit? Oof. That's lucky. We're okay. Yeah, okay, we're okay. I enjoyed the test before the gyms as well. The last one is maybe the only one that... Actually, the last two, because I did Psychic second to last, Alfrenada. I did that one. I don't know. I felt like they could have made it more challenging or more interesting. But most of them I really enjoyed. I liked the normal type one. I loved the Olive Roll. The Olive Roll is top 3 things in any Pokemon game. It's okay. I wasn't paying attention, but I just about survived. Yeah, I was under level for Mela as well. Okay. You good? The second one wasn't... Yeah, the second one was really annoying. It was just like... Press buttons for the next 7 minutes. You're not... Oh! Oh no, they did evolve at 16. I have not seen this Pokemon yet. I literally haven't seen this at all. Crocalor. Crocalor? Crocalor. It's got a dumb hat. I kind of like it. I kind of think it's incredibly dumb looking. Okay. Your favorite mid-stage starter? I can't really remember what Quaxwell looks like. But I do like Quaxwell. I've got like a vague... I remember seeing it and thinking, oh, that looks good. And I do like... let's see. I keep forgetting because I'm just thinking Xylem. Sprigatito, Florigato. I like Florigato too. I was annoyed at Florigato because it wouldn't stay on 4 legs, but I still like it. Okay. I think that's true of everyone, especially, yeah, this gen has some particularly confusing names, I feel like. Okay. Right, that was easy. The first 2 gyms are gonna be easy. But after that, I feel like it's gonna be a mess. They removed Pokerus? Really? That's unfortunate, because I feel like I'm like the master of getting Pokerus. I feel like I get it like every run I do. Why did they remove it? I mean, I don't even know. I mean, it didn't really ever affect how I played a game. And I usually didn't notice that I had it. I just liked that I always got it. Okay. I think I've got Pokerus like 7 times. Maybe more. Which it's supposed to be incredibly rare. So I don't really know how, but I get it all the time. Who is this? Nimona? Oh, hello. Yeah, nailed it. I only almost lost Vivian. Okay. So we could go and get an encounter. We do need to, and by we, I mean you guys probably need to pay attention to what... Also, I think they fixed that bug. Because I never see Pokeballs when I leave gyms now. The one we were talking about last time, it's kind of unnecessary, but I think they fixed it. Okay. So what, let me see the map. So we have, okay, we have South Province Area 2, we have South Province Area 3, South Province Area 1, we have, Poco Path, is it? Yeah, okay, we have Poco Path, we have Inlet Grotto. Okay, so you can see them here. We don't have Los Platos, but I don't think... You can't get an encounter in Los Platos, right? I don't think you can. So we need to go out. So we could go to Area 4. And what's up here? This is West Province Area 1, but I don't... The problem is I don't really know... I wish they had, like, border... I mean, I don't really. I think it would make the map look worse, but it would be helpful for me in this exact scenario to know where the borders are. Did not realize there were fire-type Tauros. I did not realize that either. I've still only seen 1. No, actually, I've seen 2. What does one of them have red on them? Is that the fire one? There's a water one? I feel like I've still only seen 1 of them. I think I battled a trainer with 3 of them. And yet I feel like they look so similar that I don't even know what the difference was. So we could go up here to get an encounter. I just want another encounter. That's Artisan. Do any of the towns or cities have encounters in them? I feel like they don't. Actually, we might be able to get one here. Can we get an encounter inside Cortondo? Because I know Jigglypuff come very close to the town. Does this count as outside? No, so this is still in Cortondo. We might be able to get one in Cortondo. Okay. Rokalore looks so good. Right. I know they come pretty close to the... On the other side, maybe? Over on this one? I feel like they get close. Is fishing? I genuinely had forgotten that fishing was a thing. Until you just said it. I don't miss fishing. I don't feel like... I don't really associate any good memories with fishing in Pokemon games. Usually it's annoying encounters that I always struggle with. So is this outside? Yes. I trick one of them to coming in. Oh, I'm stuck. I get stuck a lot. Oh, and I'm out. But this is inside. Where'd you go? so I can't, like, trick them. Like, this thing. It says... Where did it go? What the hell? This game... I do love it. It's very broken. Yeah, honestly, when you said you missed fishing, the Feebas thing was the first thing I thought of. Rashford again. Is Rashford now the top scorer at the World Cup? He's got 3 now, right? I would really love if Rashford won the Golden Boot. It'd be very funny. Where are we? Yeah, I don't think you can. Yet to find Voltorb Flip, that is a big negative. Yeah, okay, maybe... I think you probably can't get an encounter here. No. Okay. So let's go... We'll go up here. I mean, we're going to do Grass Gym next, just because we can definitely do it pretty much immediately. Also, I hate that I have to do... I think I don't know when I said it, but I feel like there should be like a mark all as red function, because I hate having the notification that there's something that I haven't looked at, but also I'm not going to look at every single thing that's changed. Like here, especially in TMs, because there's so many of them. What did you miss so far? We beat Katie. We beat Katie with only a little bit of trouble. I was reading chat and not paying attention to the game, and I almost got Vivian killed. But other than that, I also Laura evolved into a Vivian. Yeah, I guess we go out this side, but then... Oh, I haven't even got up to here yet? Okay. What's this? What, is this East Province? Oh, it's, okay, East Province. We could go to East Province area. I think we can get out here. We could also just go to South Province area 4, because I'm not going to hit this at any point soon. So, let's go there. Oh, I should have a helmet. Sorry. Guys, I do feel bad. I should put on my helmet. Where's my helmet? I do have one, I think. That was very irresponsible. I do have a helmet. My apologies. Helmet on. Now I can ride Miraidon. Oh, actually, I don't need to do the fun. Just I wanted to see how far you could get in this game without going to the school, and the answer is you can pretty much go anywhere. And it also takes a really long time. I think I got to like 6 hours into the run I was doing. Not the run for the second channel, which is my main run, but the run I'm doing for a different video. I got about 6 hours in. Because if you just... I figured that it sometimes dragged you when you went into a battle. I don't really want to get into a battle with one of these deerling because I feel like they're going to kill... No, I have a Pokédoll. So if you just hop into a battle with one of these things, it will just suck you across the slope, and then you're free. This is freedom. Once you're here, you're out. I don't want to battle you, sorry. Oh, okay, dude. Once you get to here, you can just run. You can go anywhere in the game. It takes a really long time. I'm going to run for... Oh, that was my encounter. Was that my encounter? I feel like technically... It definitely is Area 4. That might have been my encounter. That's okay. We didn't need it. But the point is, you can go very far. That was the point I was trying to make. And in doing so, losing my encounter. You don't need Miraidon, but it does make things a lot quicker. Yeah, that was just me showing. We might get a different encounter. But also, I don't really want to do it right now because I feel like we're not going to catch it. But basically, if you just keep going in this direction, you don't need Miraidon. Because obviously you don't have Miraidon at that point. But you can just go all the way around. And then you can drop off a cliff and you can travel wherever you want. Yeah, that's a good point. It didn't pop up until I left the battle. I like that, Mose. Let's go with that. Because it didn't. But basically, if you go all the way around here, you can drop down here, travel over here, go up, go around. Oh, no, it's not this way. Where'd you cross? There's somewhere where you can cross. I can't remember where you cross. Is it over to here? Oh, yeah, you can go all the way up to here. Through here. You can cross over here, get to Cortando. You can keep going this way, go over here. Also, I found the correct way to go from Cascarafa to Medali, where you have to, like, cross around here and go up and cross this bridge and go down this bridge. Get to here, you can go through this passage. You can basically go wherever you want. I guess I should do one of these encounters. But also I feel like I'm not going to catch them. But I do want a Pokemon, so you see my my difficulties here. Let's just do an encounter. Not with you. I guess the fun... Oh, okay, whoops. Just trying to do that. Can you do the challenges without school? I don't think I even tried to go into the gym. They're not on the map. I can't remember if I tried to go into a gym or not. The bases are not set up properly. Because I know I could just like walk. This is really bad. I've got a Dusk Ball. The Team Star bases aren't like they're there, but there's like blockades set up before you beat them, and they're not there. That's not great. I was kind of hoping to catch this thing. We do have Stun Spore. I preferred Koraidon before, but obviously I've only played with Miraidon, and I love Miraidon now. But I still think I prefer the look of Koraidon. Right, let's just... How about... No, well, let's just throw out an Ultra. Yeah, so I don't think you can do challenges. But you can complete probably the bulk of the Pokedex. Like, you could probably get way up there. Okay. Don't really want to do this. I don't know what moves this thing has. Yeah, this might take a while. Oh. Don't hurt, please. Okay. Stop. You're probably quite good. Oh, God. I think I have to use this Pokédoll. We can't switch out. Yeah, we got Mean Looked in. I can still Pokédoll out of a Mean Look, right? I'm dead if I don't. Unless I caught it, but that seems unlikely. Okay, South Province Area 4, it's no good. I shouldn't have come here. It was a terrible idea. I blame myself. Also, stop guarding. No, oh God, get away from me. I don't have another Pokédoll. Okay, that was a bad idea. We missed out on Area 4. But the point is, if you want to travel through the game, it's possible. And also, you will get... I don't really know how happiness goes up, but I know that if you walk all the way to Cortando before you get to the school, and then you go to and then you do one battle with a Pokemon in your party that evolves by happiness, it will already be happy enough if you walk all your way to Cortando. That's one thing I found out. Alright, let's go over here. Go East Gate. Right, that's not great. There's not that many encounters in this game. Okay. We don't really... I don't think we really need to do battles. Oh, the potion. Did I even heal? No, okay. That... Okay. Oh, God. Around this. I do want an encounter, because getting the surprise trades is, like, my favorite part. But I don't think we can really get one easily until we go past Artisan. Here. I'll also get on Miraidon, because that's a thing. We're just going to grab some items and get there, because we've already got this encounter. And I've done this, like, several times now. I think I know the way. Oh, God. Hello. Seriously, not making trainers mandatory, it might be the best thing ever. Like, oh. Alright, we're the Arvin. Hey, Arvin. Yeah, that's all good. I'm not going to take it on for a while. But thank you. Actually, I probably could take it on right now. It's probably a bad idea, but I think I could. We have a decent water type. And it's raining. Maybe we should strike while the rain is wet, as they say. Oh, this is a new area. Okay, okay. So this is new. Because this is where we... Okay, so we can get this one. I'm feeling pretty good about young goose. Give me a young goose. Okay. You fell asleep when I wasn't paying attention. What happened? I just wasn't paying attention. I lost an encounter. That happens. I really need to get another Pokédoll. Just having one feels dangerous. Why am I in the items? Let's go... You know what? Let's go luxury. Have a luxury bowl. So the items you get for beating trainers are really good. I mean, I like battle all the trainers. It's just nice to be able to skip them. Ow! Why am I so low leveled? This is a very bad idea. I probably should have paralyzed this thing. I really need to... Oh, God. This is not going well. That helps. Ow! What the hell? You got high stats, surely. If I got a shiny encounter, would I trade it away? You bet I would. That's how we go. It's a surprise trade, Nuzlocke. But I can get a... Shiny Claws is still in effect, so if I get a shiny in an area where I've already got an encounter, I will still catch it. Great Ball, please. I don't think I have to keep trading until I get a shiny. I don't think anyone is surprise trading shinies. Okay, good. The only time you could really do that is once people start hacking in Pokemon that are level 100 and shiny. And I don't think we're going to be looking for a level 100, if I'm honest. But the loitering Pokemon. It spends its waking hours searching endlessly for food. When young goose is hungry, its ferocity gains a certain edge. This is going to get traded, so it doesn't really matter. This is Teef. This is Teef, the young goose. I can't enter that name? Teefs? Okay. Why can't I have Teef? What's wrong with Teef? Okay, fair enough. Don't want to trade? I mean, this is just surprise trade. You can try to surprise trade. Maybe because feet backwards? Really? We got a Pokemon that somebody called Cooter Puncher. But Teef isn't allowed? That feels confusing. To the box, I guess. Oh, God damn it. No, no Gumshoes. I don't want to do this. I'm using my Pokédoll. Don't have time for this. My team are injured already. I just wanted to call it Teef. Like Teef. Okay. This. Also go and heal, and then I can trade that thing away. Because I don't think no, I didn't heal here, which is probably not a great idea, because we may as well register it. Teef is Dutch for bitch. Well, there you go. There's something new every day. Okay. Someone who hacked in a Berserker. That is very... I don't even know what the agenda for that is. Is there anyone who loves, like, Berserker? It feels confusing. Okay, let's go. Pokeportal. Berserker is in? Yeah. Price trade. Chiefs. So we're kind of looking for 10 to 20. Something in that range. I don't really want above 20 at this point. But 10 to 20 is fine. I'll go as high as like 23. Not like I don't actually know what... I don't really know where we're at with the badges. Anyone know what the first badge is good for? I can't remember. Is it up to 20? Or is it up to 25? Maybe it's 20, maybe it's 30 actually. Either way, we're kind of going low 20s is fine. I'd prefer if it was like 10 at least. Oh, that might be 21. That might be 21. Please be 21. This could be the right level. I think the one I caught was 21. Or it could just be 1 if someone's breeding it. No, not yet. I want to have faith. Come on. It's level 1, it's fine. Yes, okay. Up attack, come on. God damn it. It's not ideal. But it's a very good Pokemon, and I love it, so I'm fine with it. Oh, it's a physical attacker? Is it? Mine's not. Maybe mine... Is it? Mine might be down attack and up special attack. Because mine is definitely not a physical attacker. Mine just has bad attack? Okay. But I mean, even this one is up attack. Its Evo has 1/6... Okay. In the hero mode? Yeah, we do need a nickname. Flipper sounds good. Oh, it's sad to drop fried rice, though. Fried rice is really good. Now we probably can't... Oh, no. Klawf is probably going to be able to deal with a level 1, would be my guess. Got Water Veil. To the North Province. Okay. Let me... No, I'm just trying to move it. I keep hitting check summary. Okay. Just for a second, you can come in. Let me get away from this Gulpin. I don't trust it. Here. Summary. Nickname. Okay. I like Flipper. Flipper's good. Flipper. Okay. Echo. Echo is the name of my Finizen in my run on the second channel. But it is the best name for a Finizen, that is correct. But I already have Echo, so I need to distinguish this one. Okay. How much experience candy do I have? Can I get this one up close to like a good level? Where are we? That's gonna get it to 4. Oh, there you go. Yeah, yep, yeah, we can. Okay. We're still slightly a special attacker. Take that over Focus Energy. Okay. A double hit? No, I don't like double hit. Okay. But we're up to the level. The second channel is the main channel now? No, it's not. It's just taking me a while to get back around to the main channel. I'm making stuff for it. It's gonna be stuff. Well, I'm currently in the process of making. I'm still like halfway through that What If Ash Woke Up on Time. But the new one, it should be not too long. Okay, I mean, I've got to finish the challenge first. I feel like we're getting, I don't know, a lot of water types. Oh god, the next gym is grass. It's definitely not the best Pokemon to get before the grass gym. Maybe we should just go and do Klawf. I think we can beat Klawf. Right? Probably. And it's raining. We're never going to have a better time to beat Klawf. You come in... this thing. You have Bubble Beam. You're also kind of terrible. Oh, but you're weak to rock. Yeah, they're both weak to rock, but... who offers them? You have Belch. That could do something, I guess. Let's go into Klawf. It's raining. This shouldn't be difficult. And the next gym is Grass, which we actually don't have a very good team for. Yeah, well, we do have the Fire starter, but still. So here. Okay. I don't know where to go from this. I should probably battle some trainers. I don't know what kind of levels we're going to have here. But I should probably battle someone, because we feel underleveled. You okay? You okay? Jigglypuff. How did Fried Rice get up front? I think I accidentally put make lead Pokemon. Also, this was like a big issue. This is the best angle. This was a big issue using like Cetitan at the front of my party for so much stuff. I like can't see Cetitan because it's too close to the camera. So for like most of the battles, you have to pull out to like here to be able to see it. It's a bit of a mess. This one feels like they shouldn't have the like default angle be this. It feels a bit weird. Okay. Let's go Aqua Jet. You got this, Fried Rice. Okay. What? Oh, you guys think I'm gonna lose something? Oh, right. Sorry, there's no... Yes, one day. Okay. I'll just try not to kill one. If I kill one, I'll kill multiple. Am I dying, by the way? I was not looking. I know that's kind of what you would expect from me, but I really just was not looking at all. I suspect I can kill it from here with an Aqua Jet. But also I don't want to try. So we're going to switch. You. Did I know that I can press it on the right stick to zoom out the camera in the overworld? I absolutely did not. But I'm going to do it now. What was that, round? This good? Are we good? Jigglypuff, are we good? Nope, still not good. Imagine we wiped to Klawf. That would be embarrassing. I've only done the battle once. And it was pretty easy. But also, I think I'd done, like, at least 2 gyms. Possibly more. When did I do Klawf? 2 gyms in? Also, this is not a good team for us. Okay. I mean, oh, we have Belch, actually. Let's just Belch this thing. I'm just gonna murder this thing with Belch. I kind of hate Crocolore, but I also kind of love it. It's a weird middle ground for me. What? You do have a berry. I gave you a berry. Did you lose your berry? Did somebody steal his berry? I'm sure I gave him a berry. Did we lose it in the gym? I don't even remember using you in the gym. I guess we did. Maybe. Maybe? It's got leftovers? Is he gonna give me leftovers? Also, this is how I think... This is how all the battles should be. Okay. Where are we at on HP? Leftovers take a real long time to work. I like that we're gathering a crowd of Gulpin around us. Also, it stopped raining, so this should finish it. Oh my god, we got the tight shot for the finish. That was incredible. Look at this Spoink just hopping along in the background. Okay, we're getting some levels. Severino. You good? My mind and my items meant nothing in the face of a mighty trainer like you. You gonna give me something? Nope. Oh, thanks for nothing. It's also good to beat Klawf because I keep pressing to dash and we can't dash yet, so it's a bit of a mess. You have to consume the berry before you can use Belch? I thought Belch just consumed your berry. That's like the worst move ever. What? That's like such a random thing. You never use that. Yeah, it does have a berry. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know that I like it. Do I like it? Maybe. In some places for sure. Crashed. Maybe. Maybe just like jump back and forth? I just like went through that rickety somehow. Alright, well let's give you a better berry then. Do you have an orange berry? We literally don't have an orange berry, so I feel like you need like a setup to get that even any chance of working. I don't think I'm ever gonna make that work. I'll just give you the orange berry that you're holding to see if we can use it one time before I delete it, because that is a terrible move. I thought you just had to hold a berry, and if you were holding a berry, it would like replace, it would just like burn up the berry. Okay. No, their advent calendar. I don't think I've ever used an advent calendar. I don't think I have the patience. I think I would just have them all, all on the first day. So we have this encounter. Okay, let's just go. Oh wait, I'm going to Klawf. I'm going the wrong way. Grab that. That's okay. Where are we going? This area is a bit repetitive, so I can't exactly tell. I mean, I can see the direction we're going, but this doesn't look familiar. There's a Klawf. Hey, Klawf. Klawf is like gigantic already. What? Hey! 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 Woohoo! I mean, everyone get ready to surprise trade, because this one's going away. God damn, I'm glad that one's clear enough. Because I was like, that doesn't look like the right color. Luckily, it's only level 13, so we should actually have a good chance to get this. Hey, shiny on stream. God damn it, would you get caught? I'm glad we chose to do Klawf. How many Pokeballs do I have? I have loads, right? Okay, 49. I'm feeling okay about this. I hope we get something good for it. Draining away the shiny? It's the rules. I'm not gonna feel great about it. It's my second shiny so far. But it's good. We need Pokemon. Still haven't found a shiny? I mean, I've only found one, and I've played a lot more than 30 hours. But that does feel early on in this game. It toughens up by slamming into thick trees over and over. It gains a sturdy body and dauntless spirit. Yes. The red gloves do give it a real, like boxing gloves kind of. Call it wrong color? No, I feel like I want the person to get a Makihita with a good nickname. Sandbag? I kind of like Sandbag. Who makes boxing gloves? This is how my brain works. I like go through a very weird process of different things that could be nicknames. Who's the big company that makes boxing gloves? And does it sound like a good nickname? Company that makes boxing gloves. There's like a big one. No, not Adidas. Who the hell is... I'm sure there's like a main company that does like most boxing gloves. Is anyone in... Southpaw I quite like, actually. It turns into... I don't really care what it turns into because I'm not going to get to see it. So we're just going to go Southpaw. I like Southpaw. Hopefully... I mean, everyone get surprise trading and hope you get this. Send to the bot. Well, I'll see its summary first. Is it a good one? Balanced, thick fat. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's put it to the party just for one look. You can replace fried rice. Just so we get to see it one time. Want this? That could be good. Oh, I forgot that they don't sparkle. It's really sad that they don't sparkle when you throw them out. They should sparkle. Okay. Well, back in the box. We can get another one. Out. Oof. Pokeportal. This feels more difficult than some of the others, I will say. South Pole. I mean, enjoy. Yes, I would. This person better send me something good. I'll say, like, anywhere 1 to 20 is fine again. They better give me something good. Come on. It's gonna be a Lechonk. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a Lechonk. Imagine they sent a shiny back. No way! There's no way, right? There is no way! Bro! Oh my god! That is unbelievable! How? There must be so many people! That is literally unbelievable. How? How did we just do that? There's only 20 people in here. There must be literally thousands and thousands of people. That is unbelievable. That might be the most unbelievable sequence of events ever. Oh my god. And we got a good Pokemon out of it. Thank you, Ro. This is especially good because I haven't used Tatsugiri at all. Water Gun and Splash. Obviously, we need Splash. I always can't get over that. We do need to nickname it. Mine have been called Yoshi. I had one called Splash. And I haven't used them at all. You can fried rice. I literally don't even know what to make of that. I'm so happy that we managed to keep the shiny in the family. That is good. You are gonna go here. And here. Yes, Ro is Nabukadi. I don't know how, but we somehow managed to... No, this is Miracle, actually. Because that is minor or even major. I don't know how we just did that. Okay. I feel like I could have like 10,000 people watching and I wouldn't even think there was a chance of doing that. Like, I don't know how that happened. Miracle, I should probably take Miracle off the front. Or actually, we have... How big is one... Oh no, we have medium, okay. There we go. But right now, it's quite easy to just get them up to the right level. I don't even know what to say. That was unbelievable. I found a shiny, and then somehow surprise traded it to one of the people in chat. Out of interest, how many people in chat even tried to do that? Because we might have got like, it might have been like 3 people. Even if everyone did it, it's still insane. But I suspect that not everyone was trying. Let me just go to the city first. You try to give me a Dunsparce? Thank you. That, I don't even know what to say. Like, that... I wonder how many people are surprise trading at any given point, given the game has been out for like a week. That is... I don't think anything that happens... Nothing can happen the rest of this game that's going to top that. Like, I think... I'm just completely speechless. I need Miracle to live. At least 6? Yeah, it was probably like 10 max. And somehow we did it. Okay, well, that was nice. Team's looking fun. We can probably even drop Cooter Puncher at some point. Well, though we have a rock type thing coming up, so we probably shouldn't. That was insane. Okay, do you want to come back in? For you, I guess. Alright, we have a real water team here. Are you really good? You are insanely good. Wow. Wow, Tatsugiri is good. Also, I want to see it. Which one is this? I'm not entirely... Is this floppy? I can't remember what they all are. Let's go here. Pokedex. And... Tatsugiri. The Mimicry... This is the Curly. Okay. There's 3 different ones, for anyone who hasn't seen them. Tatsugiri is an extremely cunning Pokemon. It feigns weakness to lure in prey, then orders its partner to attack. Okay, it is insanely good. Tatsugiri, go! It's so adorable. It's for sure one of my favorite Pokemon this gen. It's so cute. Okay. Only thing I just went, it can't learn Ice Beam, really? That is weird. Okay, let's go bully this Klawf. I'm so greedy. I feel like I deserve another shiny. I feel like I want to like turn and see a shiny, but I feel like we just got all the luck that's possible. That's the negative, is for sure this next battle I'm going to get critted like 9 times. What's your favorite? I don't know. There's like 27 in contention, because I really like a lot of them. Okay. I love Mabostiff. Okay, all 6 dogs. Is there 6 dogs? Everything that looks like a dog I love. Fido the least. But maybe Darkspun the most. That one, I didn't dislike Fido, but I didn't like it that much. And then it evolved, and I was like, okay, it's incredible. Tatsugiri has 60 base defense. Do not kill it. I mean, I'm obviously not going to try to kill it. But now you're making me nervous. I'm going, okay. No, we should be... Oh, God. Okay, fine. We'll lead off with Finizen. Let's go here. Where did that item go? I should have put the item. I didn't get it, did I? Okay. Should do a dog run. There's so many good dogs now. It's shocking to me that they took this long to just have a gen where they were like, let's just add a bunch of dogs. Dog is like such an easy Pokemon to get right. Okay. Right, we should be good. I'm like nervous. I really don't want to lose things now. You have 50. This thing should be good. So it's like only ability. I don't even understand the point of the ability. Is there only one double battle? I've only seen one double battle so far. So is that like the only battle in the game where you can actually make use of the ability? Or if you have a Dondozo in your party, does it just like go in? Does that thing come out or something? They probably run out of dogs by now? I don't know. It's just like, they can always have more dogs. It seems like a weird ability. I get the idea, but it still seems odd. Hey, Klawf. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I guess it makes sense online and stuff. Is it blushing? You good, Klawf? Alright, let's just go Water Gun. Yeah, this is actually probably going to be like a little bit tough. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, Klawf is fast. The good thing is you can heal up between stages. And it's raining, which is definitely good. So we can heal up now. Okay. Up. Jump on its head. Hello. I'm here. I am underneath you. And I'm not. Yeah, that's a good point. It's not the best typing for itself. I am genuinely just gonna be blown away by the fact that we managed to not only find a shiny, then rate it with someone in the chat. Yes, it will be stronger. But it's raining, so it's pretty good for us. Klawf. Klawf. I don't. If we get a Klawf, I will call it that. Kelsey, thank you so much. I very, very much appreciate it. Kelsey, you did miss the most insane thing ever, which is we found a shiny, which it's a surprise trade Nuzlocke. So I caught it, a shiny Makuhita, and then I was like, everyone just try to surprise trade, because somebody deserves this. And we managed to trade it to Ro. We kept the Makuhita in the family. It was unbelievable. Okay, go for this. I'm not going to get over that ever, I don't think. Ow. That hurt. Can we, like, crit on this? Because that really hurt me. Hopefully it mostly targets him from now on. I'm, like, terrified right now. It's going to go for Rock, right? We also have Low Kick. I probably should just led with Mankey. And again, for people who are new here, Cooter Puncher was the nickname it came with. That was not a choice of chat. That's just how it came to us. Okay. I'm actually excited that we got Mankey because I really want to use Annihilate. It looks really cool. Okay. It didn't attack us though, and we do have Low Kick, which should... God. Anger Shell is terrifying. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like I could never come up with Cooter Puncher for my Mankey. Do they have like set weights? I mean, it's just got to be like a full power Low Kick, right? Okay, Cooter Puncher can't escape, so you better do this well. There you go. Good job, Cooter Puncher. Yeah, that I genuinely I'm not gonna get over that. That was incredibly ridiculous. Okay.
Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut.
Joe Franco, thank you so much. I very, very, very much appreciate it. Who's trying to learn Water Pulse? You can have it. Whoever you are, take it. Yes, absolutely. I'm keeping Splash. Do we need to keep Splash? No, but we will. Swagger? Who's learning Swagger? You are... I hate Fury Swipe, so you can have it. That did a Klawful lot of damage. Thank you, Julia. That was... we needed that. That was the way we had to finish that battle. I was waiting for it. It did do a Klawful lot of damage. That's not how you spell Cooter Puncher. Come on. Also, I can't believe that Cooter Puncher is okay, but Teeth was not okay. Also, I'm just going to tap A through this because I feel like it's quite long. And we don't even get to see Mabosstiff on this one. We have a very water-heavy team at this point. It's not great. We might even be able to do the fire type. Oh, just set up Sunny Day. We might be able to do the fire type thing. Is that Pokeball supposed to be there? I feel like it's not. I don't think that Pokeball is supposed to be there. We might be able to do the fire Team Star base before too long, because we have such a water-heavy team. Okay. I mean, to be fair, they did spell Cooter wrong, didn't they? They spelled it without an E, but still. Okay. Yeah, they kind of pop up in a lot of places. It's not great. Yark! They're incredible. Imagine how good this game... I already think this game is fantastic, even if it's still broken. But they really, if they'd worked on this for like another year, it would be unbelievable. The theme is so good. The guide says do it 7th. What does the guide say? Does the guide... So based on what I've got written down, I assume it's Cortondo Gym, Klawf, Artisan Gym, then maybe Bombardier? Bombardier? I always want to read it as Bombardier, even though it's definitely Bombardier. The name makes me want to read Bombardier. Then Bombardier, then Dark? Team Starbase or something? It's especially good that it was Row, because I was like, this is such a specific name. And I know that people in chat are trading. Okay. Are you good, Arvin? I really, really love it. And I'm not even finished with the game yet. I'm just absolutely loving it. Okay, we can dash. That is good. Okay. You can talk to... Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I just, like, looked up the order. Or, like, looked up orders for each of them. But I definitely took the Titans on too late. There's another Pokeball. I took the Titans on too late for sure. Electric Gym and then Fire... Okay, okay. Bug Gym, Rock Titan, Grass Gym, Flying Titan, Team Star Dark. Okay, that's what I... Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I took the Titans on too late, I think. Like, I did the Fire Team Starbase before I did the Flying Titan or the Team Star Dark base. Just because I hadn't looked it up yet. And that seemed like the correct place. I was like, this one feels like the first. Especially, the biggest thing was because Mela... I had seen Mela in the trailers. And I knew she had a Torkoal. I was like, Mela's in the trailer. She's got... I know what her Pokemon is. She's probably like the first one. Okay. Well, good. Thank you, Turo. Like that was the second last thing you did. I'm sure you had a tough time with it. Again, I'm getting very greedy. I just feel like everything is going to be shiny now. Especially with the new Pokemon, I really think they're going to be shiny often. But because there's no trigger for it, like there's no stars, there's no sound, I kind of feel like... or does anyone like know what the new shinies look like? Do a lot of them have quite distinct shinies? Or were they just like cruel about it? And they're like, no, some of them just look the exact same. You just have to figure it out. I'm very determined to get up here. God, not having the high jump is very painful. Okay. Is the high... What do you even get? You don't even get the high jump second. Do you get swimming second? Okay. Oops. Oh, God. We got it. Okay. Also, are the abilities tied to the specific Titans, or are they tied to this, like, Titan number? I've really tried to turn this game into Skyrim at points, but it's tough. Lokix is green rather than black. Okay. Little has green in place of pink. That's not super... I mean, because I thought I saw a shiny Flittle the other day, but again, it was just lighting. Seen Tadpoles? No, I haven't seen any of the new shinies. Every shiny that I've seen in this game is my Sneasel, Rose Palafin, and my Makita. It's all the ones I've seen. I cannot ride Miraidon. I just want to hang out. My Miraidon is cooler than yours. I mean, my cycles are. Hey, guys. I wish you could ride Cyclizar. That would be so... It would be so fun to just be able to, like, switch around. Wiglet is orange with a blue note. Honestly, if we see a shiny Wiglet, we're probably not going to catch it. I truly despise it. I really don't like Wiglet. It creeps me out a lot. And Wugtrio a similar amount. Unlike Toadschool and Toadscruel, every time I say Toadschool, I want to say Tentaschool. Unlike Toadschool and Toadscruel, which are fantastic. It's just really creepy. I don't like it. I don't like the way it moves. It's uncomfortable. I don't really feel like we should do this gym right now. We're not in great shape for it. I mean, the real thing I should do is battle some trainers, because we haven't battled, like, any. Toadscruel makes you uncomfortable? It's so funny, though. I feel like as soon as you see Toadscruel running, it's like, oh, this thing's harmless. What's up here? There's another bike thing. Can you really not? I'm so used to the big jump. You can't even jump over this? God, the original jump is not very big. Okay. So this is a new area, right? But we're super underleveled for it. I might just go down to Levincia. I'm just going to go and register these two Pokemon centers. Just while I'm thinking of what we're going to do. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel like we were going to lose something, but also I was very nervous that we were. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to... I don't... Is shiny... Ariyama even good? I don't think I've ever seen Makihita or Ariyama shinies before. That... I realize I've been skipping over Gimmighoul coins. Which, what if we get a Gimmighoul in a trade? Probably catching them. Catching them? Getting them. Now this... we can't swim yet, right? Can I jump to this beach? The jump is very tiny. I think the whole thing is you can't make these jumps. Oh, no we can. Okay. Nailed it. Yeah, I don't know. They should never ever give me shinies because I get so greedy after getting one. It's like my brain is just assuming everything is going to be shiny. It's really weird because I have played a lot of this game. And I've seen one. And then I've barely seen anything in this run and we've already got one. Okay. I was pretty sure that there was a different colored Hariyama. But I think it's just the lighting in this game is different. I thought it was like a dark blue. But apparently I'm just losing my mind. Okay. Didn't really need to do that, just... That will save time later. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually know. So we have that base. We're not going to do that right now. I mean, we probably should do the grass gym. It's just we don't have a very good team for it. I mean, no, we have a fire starter. We should be fine. But she does have Sudowoodo. And Sudowoodo has rock-type moves. So the fact that our two Pokemon for it are a bug flying type and a fire type, not ideal. Like, can we one-shot Sudowoodo? Probably not. No, it's got Sturdy, so we definitely can't. What Pokemons do we have? You at least part resist because of the dragon, but you have no attacks. You have wing attack. You're not very useful. You're not very useful. You do have bounce, but you don't have huge power, which is kind of important. Okay. Hey, Arbans. Luxio has Intimidate. That's a good point. Yeah, we will bring Luxio. We'll take you out. You don't really have anything for us. Take Flipper out. You have Swagger, which I guess might help. Probably not. You have Seismic Toss, though. And you have Quick Attack. You have Stun Spore, which if we can get it off could work. But you're probably going to get one-shotted. Should I? Yeah, I'm going to go back to thing. I'm going to go back to Mesagoza and grab a Focus Band. Just because I feel like we need it. Maybe. It will guarantee that we win. Because I feel like if we switch in after a death, we can switch into Vivian and use Stun Spore. We've got Compound Eyes, so it's what, like 97.5% chance. And then once it's paralyzed, I feel like we should be able to beat it. Okay. Are we up here? Hey. Oh, God. Kind of where I was going. Hello. Sorry. What else do you have? Did I ever get a phone case? I don't think I did, right? Oh, I didn't. I probably should get Fuecoco. Oh, I did. I got purple. Right. Sorry. No, that wasn't it. Oh, right. Okay. I feel like we should. Maybe even 2. No, definitely 1, because we're going to be quad week. Okay. Looked at a full list, and besides Tandemouse and God, Tandemouse is awful. Does anyone like Tandemouse? I love the name. I love the evolution's name. Mousehold is one of the funniest things I've ever read. But it's so creepy. We're doing the grass gym. Okay. Side. Okay. That's the thing, is they're just so bland. I just wish there was like more to them. They just look like they look like really cheap, like stuffed mouse toys that like were made for 4 cents. And the stitching's really bad. And that they just didn't, they put no effort in. There was no love in making them. But Mousehold is one of the funniest names ever. It's fantastic. It's also, yeah, I don't know. I don't like Pokemon that are multiple Pokemon. Like, I don't know how I feel about Execute. Or even, like, Failings. Failings I'm more on board with, maybe. Okay. Yeah, there are some fantastic names. Is this the team we want? Alright, you are gonna take... Focus Band. I should probably just, like, share everything else around as well. Like, what do we have? We have an HP up. Sure, honestly, Miracle's probably just gonna get most of this stuff. You can take that. You can take that. You don't need muscle. You can take that. Okay. Yeah, we'll just give this to you. You actually. Okay, there we go. Mouse. I love the names. I just don't love the Pokemon. I don't feel like Pokemon. They're 1.5 Pokemon like the Dunsparce. I am not a big fan of the Dunsparce. But Weezing, which feels like just 1.5 Pokemon, I do quite like. So I don't know. There was definitely some lovemaking when it comes to Mousehold. Fantastic. Good work, Toad. Yeah, I really thought they were gonna... I knew they were eventually gonna give Dunsparce an evolution. Oh god, wait, do we have to battle right now? No, we don't have to. Right, okay. I just thought they would, like, go all in on it and give it, like, a cool dragon evolution. But no, apparently not. Honestly, they should have just made... What's the weird one from Gen 6? 7? Drampa. They should have just made Drampa its evolution. Drampa was fine. Drampa looks like a Dunsparce evolution. Okay. Flygon edited a new udder and a second set of legs onto Miltank. It sounds fantastic. It sounds right out of the... Miltank? Oh no, it would be Miltank. Mimiltank? Wait, what? Dunsparce. It would be Mimiltank. Okay. Yeah, it just looks... I mean, the reason people wanted an evolution for Dunsparce was like... It feels like it deserves it. Like it needs to be something interesting and different, not just a bigger Dunsparce. Also, Dunsparce is too big. Dunsparce is terrifying. Every time I see it in this game, I feel threatened. It is too big. Okay. Alright, let's go gather up some Sunflora. Yeah, I mean, I guess it is. I mean, it is just in the spirit of being a meme, I guess. 5 minutes is, I think, giving them credit. Okay, yeah, I mean, Frigoraph is fantastic. Yeah, no, but I feel like Meowth is especially... Did anyone else find Meowth really weird? Meowth is way too small. And Meowth is absolutely tiny. And Venonat is way too big, yeah. Those are two that really stand out. But Dunsparce is another one. I think these change, because I've done this twice now, and I think they have... Is this one going to run away? I feel like this one tries to run away. I don't actually know how I got it. No. Maybe you just have to chase it enough that it runs back. No, sorry. Did I get it? Yes. Dunsparce, yeah, it just looks weird, though. It just looks wrong. Oh, God. Sunflora... I'm gonna need you to move, buddy. Skiddo, you as well. Skiddo, you're too close. I'm about to use Incinerate, and this is... You gotta get out of the way. This is not the time. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, it's okay. I somehow dodged you. We're good. Yeah, honestly, I love that they stuck to their guns and used the actual sizes in the overworld. Because I feel like it's going to make them more careful in future gens. Yeah, Nimble wasn't even the biggest issue. I found, like, Sinistea and... Or not Pommy. Sinistea and... Klefki, stuff like that, that's just kind of, like, tiny and floating, I found more difficult. Anyone up here? Oh, are you okay? You look sad. Oh, you're sleeping. Oh! How can anyone... Seriously. How can anyone not love Sunflora? It's so adorable. Wait, come on. Can I not? Oh, wait. No, that's the wrong button. What's the camera button? Down? Okay. Okay. Now, everyone in. Oh, I just pressed A. What am I supposed to press? Like the actual camera button? There we go. Sunflora is so adorable. Anyway, come on. Let me burn you. Yeah, Wailord... Wailord might have some issues. No, but Wailord was in Sword and Shield, right? Did it look insane? It was in the Isle of Armor, right? Okay. Go. Yeah, it looked insane, but it looked good. It looked like the right size. Like, I was like, yeah, that's what a whale should look like, probably. Guys, come on. Come on. Guys, you all gotta come this way, and then you gotta not walk into the wrong angle. There. No, no, no. There you go. This is so chaotic, and it's one of the best. It's so good. Oh, hey. They do have multiple positions set out, because I've got different ones every time I've done this. Yeah, Wailord on screen would be difficult. With how much difficult... Oh, come on, guys. Guys. Come on. This way. With how many issues they had with Titan, I definitely think it would be a bit of a mess trying to get a Wailord on screen. Oh, they're so adorable. Okay, two more. No, but we will... Guys. Grab this. Yeah, Dondozo was pretty big. Way. Is the last one going to be in the middle? Or is it going to be just outside the middle? Can I see? Nope, I was trying to see over. I don't think it's in the middle, so it's around here. And then here. And then here. Oh my god, one of them like jumped over the other. Is it in the middle? Maybe it is in the middle. Oh, it is. Hey. Wake up. I don't think so. I think they... Maybe you can. But they definitely aren't in all the places. I kind of assume they set out 10. No, I think they just set out 10, and you have to find them all. Crap. Poison guys. This would be the best part of any game ever if it looked... If the animation was, like, clean, this would look amazing. It's still amazing even with it being completely broken. And quite hard to look at. But also, we should take a pause. Everyone, take a pause. Wait, where? Guys, where is everyone? Guys, come on. Okay. I love this so much. Everyone in. Everyone in, come on. Guy, can you not come over? Okay, that's fine. No, I don't want to look at the camera. Rawr. Okay, let's try this one. This is gonna be my profile, so... Wait, okay, is it not like... my guide, but we can't hide the top bar? Oh wait, do I need to go to my profile? No, I don't, no! I want to take my profile picture! Oh, that's sad. It doesn't let you take a profile picture, it makes you leave. That's sad. I wanted to make it my profile picture in my profile, but you have to leave the game. I'm so lost. Where are we? Guys, does anyone know the way out? Okay. Hey, kid. There's a windmill here. You're not more excited about my 38 Sunflora? Dunkern, look what you could be. Dunkern, look. This is your future. Are you excited? Dunkern does not care. But this guy just say, do your thing, wind. Oh, okay. I thought she said I could use a rat at first. Okay. Can we... Nope. Okay. Oh, there we go. We could get a Shishuckle. We could. I don't really know... I don't think you can, like, improve on Shuckle by making it bigger. Maybe. Hello. Do your thing, wind. Get the Sunkern away from me. More legs. Just keep adding holes for legs. That would be pretty good, actually. Oh, more toe juice, yeah. It could definitely do with more toe juice. That would not really come across so much, I don't think. Oh, wait. We can go in here. But we can't get all of them. I mean, we can get them all in the background, maybe. Can we get one up close and then... here. There, profile. Change photo. Profile picture. Take a new photo. I feel like I'm 2 in it. That's gonna have to do. Didn't really get it, but it looks okay. 1 shiny Pokemon battled. Crazy. We're insane. Okay. They're not depressed, they're sleeping. They're happy and sleeping. Skarmory? No, it would be Skarmory. And it would be a more ska-themed Skarmory. If you're playing a trumpet or something. Or be wearing checks? Or check? Is the check pattern ska? I feel like maybe it is. I don't know that we're ready for this. Yeah, well, Skarmory is not supposed to sound good. Skarmory sounds fantastic, I will say. I'm not really ready for this, but also I've gone into it now, so you don't really have much of a choice. Where Sunflora was better? Yeah, me too. But also I kind of like using bad Pokemon, so I don't mind. An armory full of Skarms? Or just an armory full of Scar? Oh no, yeah, full of Skarms, you're right. The shiny just used Memento. I never save. I'm just there. What was it? Was it Tatsugiri? Because I realized that they really love Memento. That is good that you saved. Okay. Yeah, I do not save before shinies. I probably should. Okay. Who did I even put up front? Oh, it's raining? Rain is very inconvenient for me here. Rain is not good. I kind of need it not to be raining. Yeah, I don't love that. Bring you out? Oh god, this is not... Okay. Volol beat? I feel like that does sound good. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to look at Bombardier and read Bombardier instead of just reading Bombardier. Because, oh god, why am I asleep? Yeah, Truly Wudo is a fantastic. It like blew me away the first time I saw it. Just genius. You saw Shiny Palmy? Is it like a clear one? Is Shiny Palmy good? That is very unfortunate. Okay. End up as a tie? Wait, what ended up as a tie? Did the US lose? Or did the US draw? Or are we talking about something else? I've lost track of what we're talking about. I assume Wales did not draw. Are those games over? They should be over, right? So many of the shinies look no different? Okay. It's a light red? That is pretty good. USA 1? Okay. So they're through in second. So they'll play Netherlands. That'll be good, actually. That is good timing. Why are we up attack, down special attack? DCG game? Okay. Let's just go tackle. This is not... I don't like the rain. Yeah, Wales... As soon as Wales lost to Iran, they were kind of screwed. Especially conceding the second goal. I don't know if anyone watched it, but they conceded in like the 91st minute. And then they tried to push for an equalizer, and they conceded again in like the 94th minute or something. Which really screwed them for goal difference. Because they would have been... They would have been in pretty good... I mean, they still would have been screwed because the US won. If the US and Iran had drawn, though, they had a good chance of going through if they'd lost by less. I think. Okay. US, Netherlands, and England, Senegal. They could both be good games. I mean, we just gotta stay in. I don't think we're doing very well. But I'm also not paying any attention, so... Oh, we're actually doing okay. Considering we were asleep, we're actually in pretty decent shape. And we do have slack. It's just going to immediately go for something rock, isn't it? But I think I have to stay in. Oh, it stopped raining. That's something. What was it? Was the US game 1-0? Because I saw the goal. I don't know. The Netherlands, they win a lot, but they haven't looked great. Is Series in FM23 coming anytime? It's just really bad timing. I wanted to do one based around the World Cup. But I just have no time right now. I probably will do one in it, though. I wanted to do one. I just have, like, 0 time right now, obviously. The Dutch haven't looked great, but they also win a lot for a team that doesn't look great. Okay. I mean, I thought the US looked good in the first half today, and they looked pretty good against England. They probably should have won. They just don't have a striker. If they had a good striker, they'd probably be really good. Oh, God! But we're faster. And I can belch now. Should I belch? We're faster, right? This doesn't have anything priority, does it? Is belch? Oh, I don't know why I'm looking here. I literally have my moves. Oh god, I keep thinking I'm going to accidentally press something. Oh, it's only 90 accuracy. I definitely should not do that then. Oh, its speed went up. It did it use Trailblade? But I just outsped it and it used rock thing, didn't it? I must have just outsped. Right? I must have. Belch it? I don't want to belch. It's my only chance to use belch. But I'm still kind of scared. Doom 2? Oh, Total, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good night. Zadel, you too. Or evening. Probably not night. We just outsped and it just used rock. Bro? So I'm pretty sure we're outspeeding. But I'm not going to go so crazy as to use belch. But it's also our only chance to use belch. You got this. There you go. We're never ever going to use that again. Those 6 should be alright. Yeah, that looks nasty. I don't know exactly what happened, but it looked it looked painful. But also, Pulisic is made of not even glass. Something weaker and more fragile than glass. And we won without a loss. Hey! Okay. So many new versions of there is a lot. Especially with terrestrialization. I feel like I haven't even like talked about it much, but terrestrializing is fantastic. It's definitely my favorite thing since Mega Evolutions. And maybe just because it's like there for everything, it might even be more fun. It's like a fun thing to play around with. I think I prefer it to like anything, way more than Z moves. Definitely more than Gigantamaxing and Dynamaxing. It's just really fun. And I haven't even toyed around with like changing typings, which I know you do in Medali because they told me in school, but I don't actually know exactly what to do with it. I've got whatever the Terra move it, Terra Blast or whatever it's called. I don't even know who to give it to. I can't like convince myself to teach it to someone. Okay. There we go, that's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be champion. We should have terrestrialized so she could have had double hats. That is true. That's my biggest error. I don't know why I didn't terrestrialize there, honestly. You have 9 Terra Blast. Yeah, I don't think I've seen, or when I checked, when I got Terra Blast at least, I hadn't seen one of the Pokemon that I needed the thing from to like recreate it or to clone it or whatever. So I haven't used it at all yet. Rough hip is a minor abdominal injury? Okay. What day are we? Tuesday? Yeah, he should be fine. Well, you never know with him, but he might be fine. Okay. I did, on the subject of Football Manager, I did just run the World Cup quickly in Football Manager, simulate it just to see what they thought. Obviously, they thought England would win because they're infuriating, and England win every single tournament in that game because they're incredibly biased. But I feel like Netherlands got to the final, and so did Switzerland. Were in the semis, I think. Do I still have the Sword Wonderlock save? Maybe. I don't know. I might. It's definitely possible. Because I can't remember what I would have saved, but I also probably did save over it. I can't remember. I might. So what are we going to do now? Do we do Bombardier then? Also, what Pokemon are we carrying with us? Obviously, I want to carry you. I literally haven't used you once. And we're past the 2 gyms that where flying is useful now, so probably not going to use you again. The Bombardier is like 19 or something, or maybe it's low 20s. I think Arvin has a level 19 in it. Maybe. 19? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get this encounter. But we're in good shape for encounters because I haven't lost anything. And also I got a shiny. So even though I missed an encounter, we're still even on encounters because I I got a shiny in an area where I already had an encounter. Let's grab this. Grassy terrain. So where are we right now? We are... what is this? Is this all East Province Area 1? This is all the same? All the way over to here? Okay, so this is East Province Area... Oh my god! That wasn't great. Did not want that at all. Can you just be caught in this? I really don't want to go through this. We got a shiny Makuhita that I then surprise traded away, and we somehow surprise traded it to somebody in chat, which is insane. For Miracle, hence the name. Hey, we got lots of levels. I'm still terrified. This is... what are you called? I don't know. I've got nothing. Anything for Taurus. We're going to trade away. Chicago? Sure. Chicago. Who's going to get Chicago? It's less exciting than the last one. That's for sure. That's so fun. Because I feel like we've tried so many times. I feel like people are like always trying to trade me Pokemon in surprise trades. The fact that the first time we ever pulled it off, like we tried it in Sword, and there must have been way less people surprise trading in Sword. Because it would often take like a minute or two just to get a Pokemon through. And we were trying it in Sword and it never worked. So the fact that the first time we pull it off is with the shiny is absolutely nuts. Okay. Down. Okay. Go. Up there. Let's go here. Look at portal. Where are we? Trade. Okay, so again, like anything, like 25 and below is fine. I think we're just always gonna have to, keep that low marker in as like level 1 is okay. Just because probably the majority of stuff getting traded is just gonna be level 1s. Okay. What scent candle should you burn? Party dress, bubble rose, frosted cranberry, black cherry merlot. I want to say frosted cranberry. That sounds good. Okay. Yeah, party dress is confusing. Jen, send me something good. Actually, we've got such a good team. Just not a water type, please. We have a lot of water types. Oh, what are we getting? We're getting so many weird Pokemon. This is great. I still haven't got to this thing's final stage. I do have it. I have caught it. It's horrifying, by the way. It's gonna be like level 40 or something though, right? I feel like it's gonna be like level 40. My one is called Ojama because it just feels like it's an Ojama. Does it not? And it's level 1! We can actually use it. We're getting a very weird team. Okay. Come in for a second. So I know this thing evolves pretty late. For its last evolution at least, because mine's in the mid-40s and it hasn't got there. Check summary. So we won't be able to change nickname. But we have Dragon Tail right off the bat. We're probably running out of candy at this point, but we're not completely done. Ooh, only up to 13 because this is higher leveled. No. Dragon? Oh god, maybe. What's your stat? What are your stats like? No, your attack. Right. So no. Well, we could get rid of Leer. I just have the paralysis chance. Don't really need it. Yeah, sure. Lagarteja. Lizard? Wait, this thing's Spanish name is just lizard? Oh, sorry, wait. Lagarteja is lizard in Spanish. I thought you were saying its name in Spanish is just lizard, and I was like, that's pretty baller. I like it. So, yeah, we are going to be a bit behind. That's okay. I'm going to leave that in the box for now. We can probably level it up between. We'll keep this for now. That's fine. Hello. Old Sebi? Okay. And we do have Luxio, so Bombardier, not Bombardier, should not be too bad. Isexa? That's Isexa. That's a pretty good pun. I mean, that one just sort of sits out in front of you. I like that. Okay. That's a great reference, Ro. I don't know that that's gonna... I don't know if we have the correct people in chat for that reference to get across, but I understood it. I think it's a great reference. I can't even remember what that show is called, but I feel like I've seen one episode of it, maybe. Like, with my grandparents. Okay. Over here. And to bed as well. Scavenger, thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good night. I got Fling. Oh. What is it? No. Georgia O'Keefe or something? I feel like she probably works in Portondo. Keeping up appearances, right. Okay. Is this just the maze? Oh, it is just... Okay. Is there no... Miraidon really ruins the maze, huh? We win. Okay. Where are we? Back around. Probably going to bed now as well. Have a good night, Tay. Thank you so much for hanging out. Honestly, I'm probably not going to go too long tonight, just because I am also tired. And also, we're just never going to beat finding a shiny and managing to trade it to someone in chat. I feel like we shouldn't even try. I feel like we might be able to do it. We definitely can't do Iono. That's never going to happen. We also just have a terrible team. That is the good thing about this being open world, is we can just skip things that seem not very doable. Like Iono, we have a bunch of water types. We have flying types. Our team is just dreadful for that gym. So we can luckily just skip it. Because I don't think we are going to be able to do it anytime soon. Grab this. Grab that. Hey, Klawf. I feel like we have to go to Bombardier. Bombardier. I don't know what else we could do. I think Iono's name is pronounced like Iono. Oh, okay. That makes sense. But I like saying Iono, so I'm probably going to keep saying it like that. Those Twitch... I was still talking. That's quite creepy. Imagine that just never went away. Like, even when I stop streaming, you just keep hearing what I'm saying. Yeah, it would be really cool if the gym scaled. This game would be so fantastic if the gym scaled. Because, like, especially in a game where Nemona's whole shtick is, like, I have really good Pokemon and I could beat you immediately, but I'm gonna, like, scale my team and use Pokemon that I think will make a fair, fun battle. Like, that's like her whole shtick. Why can the gym leaders not do the same? Just make them train lots of Pokemon. Okay. Let's go towards Bombardier. Where are we? Let's go to this one, I guess. The right way, yeah. Too much work? I don't even feel like it would be that much work. It's not like a ton to set up 7 extra teams. Like, especially because you're using the same Pokemon, you're probably just leveling them up and down. Because the gym leaders all have 3 or 4, which is also bad. That should also be a thing. I know I'm making it more complicated, but they should have 6 if they're the last 2. That just should be better. Yeah, well, I'm glad that I looked it up before going to the first gym, because I was going to go straight to Medali. I was just picking one at random. I didn't want to go to one of the close ones. So I was going to go straight to Medali, and then I read, and it's like, oh, that's going to be level 35s. So we're definitely not going to win that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you really even need to change the team star bases. Okay. I think all the Titans should just be a bit harder. Because where they are, I just feel like none of them were really a challenge. For me anyway, just the way I like... Maybe I think the problem is I checked levels. And the levels I checked were like too high. They were higher than they needed to be. Like none of them came anywhere close to knocking me out. Okay. Also, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to go towards Bombardier. We're definitely not ready for that, though, are we? I mean, we might be. No, we should be, actually. I'm going to have to... Let's mark this Pokemon Center first, because that's going to be an easier direction to follow. Okay. Gyms were the only one. Yeah, I agree. I think the gyms needed scaling. I mean, they don't need it. I think the game is still fun without it, but I think it would be better if they had it. Okay. Only made the Titans easy so you get the... Yeah. Also, I didn't get... I don't know... Well, they probably did mean that. I didn't get the Herba Mystica HM thing. That's kind of clever. Okay. I don't know why I'm not dashing. Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it would be that hard to just make 8 teams for every gym leader. Especially because it's mostly going to be the same Pokemon, just at different levels. Oh god. Nope. Especially because then you could have like really tough first gym leaders. Like somebody that's got... I'm trying to think of a gym leader. Okay, just... I'm trying to... So like a Whitney in Gen 2, if they scaled like that, Whitney would be really tough because she would have like a Miltank at the first level of gym, which if it was like 14 or whatever would still be really tough. Whereas like Claire getting scaled down from a Kingdra to a Horsey would be like much easier. I'm really just thinking of Crystal Clear. Is this a new encounter? You maybe? Where are we? Are we in to the west? Did we cross into the west? We did, right? Is this the west? I think it said that, but I wasn't paying attention. Oh, god damn it. Did we cross into the west? I think we did. I think we are. Probably. I'll say we are. If we're not, I'll just release it. No, claim it yourself, Neck. Claim it yourself. Say you figured it out. Okay. I should probably take you off the front. It loves to bite and yank people's hair from behind without warning, just to see their shocked reactions. Wow, you are kind of an asshole. This is Pearl. Pearl is gonna go to a good home. I can feel it. Okay. Some boxes. Yeah, it bites and yanks people's hair, apparently. I know it is, but still. It's male? That's fine. Pokeportal. And where are we? Where's trade? Okay, Pearl, find yourself a good home. You can do it. Again, like 20. 20 and below is fine. We could really do with getting one at level 20. Because we're out of experience candy now. And so this one's going to be stuck at level 1 if it's a level 1. In fact, if this is a level 1, we might just have to trade it on. Although I don't want to say that in case it's a good one. I'm just going to say no. We'll keep it if it's a level 1. Supreme Q. I believe in you, Supreme Q. What kind of ball do we have? Luxury? Maybe? No, Pokeball. That's not good. Oh, well. I do like Mareep. And that might be like level 10 or 11, which would be fine. Can you be like 10 or 11 and not 1? Because if you're like 10 or 11, we're in good shape. Because another electric type is actually very handy. No nickname, I don't think. That's our first Mareep. Yes, I'll just say yes to see its level. 9. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's something. Another electric type. I do not have the experience candy to get it up, I don't think. Maybe we should just do a Terra Raid, but I'm also scared of losing a Pokemon in a Terra Raid. You can just go in the party for a second. What are you? Okay. Just to get some levels, maybe we'll try and do a battle. Grab that. Hey, kid. The wind goes whoosh! Indeed. Does it have a lot of wind? Oh, right. Up on the hill it does. Nizan. Nizan? Nizan. 1-star. Yeah, but I feel like a 1-star raid is not going to get us too much, is it? Also, yeah. Venonat is just huge. It's bigger than the kid. Imagine that thing. It's terrifying. It's so gigantic. Okay. What does Terastallizing do if it's the same as your normal type? So Terastallizing is basically it boosts attacks of that typing. So if Procalor is like a fire type, it's a fire type Terra type. But if we used the Terra Orb and then used Incinerate, it would do 1.5 times damage, I think. So it boosts damage of stab moves by an extra 1.5 times. Okay. Take some stuff off you, please. I really like Venonat, so I could just about put up with it, but it's quite creepy how big it is. Oh no, wait, you just offered to heal me. Yes, can you heal me, please? Yes. Okay. That's a weird little theme they added in. It's like the Pokemon theme, but in a lower register or something. Da, 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 da. Oops. That. I should really sell all the X items and stuff. Oh, is that it? It's 2 times instead of 1.5 times? Okay. I thought it was just 1.5 times whatever it was going to do. Which would make it 2.25. So it's not as strong as I think. Okay. Oh, no, wait. Okay, no. I'm understanding now. So instead of Incinerate being 1.5 times damage, once we Terastallize, it'll be 2 times damage. Okay, that makes sense. Can you claim Venonat again? You can absolutely claim Venonat. Are we going to do this? We should probably take you off the... Let's put Miracle up front. I really don't want to lose Miracle, but also... we probably do want to use this thing at least once. And I think it's probably our best Pokemon as well. Oh, it's so tiny. It's also got moves that are kind of scary, but that's okay. This battle... You can't even see them through the grass. Okay, I literally only have 1 move, so that's not very helpful. Alright, let's just go to you. Okay. Who did I send out? Allura. Vivian looks so good. It just looks great. Don't hit me, Fungus. What are you doing? Get out of here. Have any TMs for it? I probably should, right? I guess you can learn a fair chunk. Yeah, I should do. Wait the attack. And finish that off. Okay, I feel like we are mostly in just terrible shape as far as natures go. I know that Vivian is up attack, down special attack, which does not seem very good, and I think something else is the opposite. We're up to 20. Who's trying to learn? Oh, Marie. These are common spores, harshly lowers. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, no, not over that. For Growl. Oh, yeah, I should look through TMs. Update on part. It's way more subtle than you thought. Okay, that's good. Sorry I asked. You are not forgiven. What's it? TMs. We can learn protect. Learn protect. I thought it might have more to do there. Mareep why can Mareep learn dig? I don't feel like Mareep should be able to learn dig. Like, why? I don't feel like a sheep. Can sheep dig? I don't feel like they can. Let's grab this. Anything up here? Oh my god, I hate not having the high jump. Okay. It smells like dark blue? Huh. I don't know what that means. Sheep. Oh, I don't see them because they're underground. That makes sense. Most sheep live underground. People don't know that. You can backwards jump to get onto smaller. Oh, really? You like go. Oh, wait. Backwards like that? I kind of want to see this now. I know, I'm forwards. No, I need you to face the other way, Maridon. Maridon, you're not... Oh, almost. Although I feel like I can just jump up this one. No, I can't jump up this one. I feel like I can dash up this one. This one feels insane that I can't get up it. I should be able to, like, walk up this. This is not that steep. No, you turned. Well, you got up it anyway. That doesn't feel like what I was told to do, but still. We're up. Okay, it's also just around here. I could have just cycled down from this side. Alright, there. Hello, we're gonna skip you from... Can we do this? We don't have... Oh, no, we have you. You can go to the front. Okay. No, I think we can do this. You can jump on Pokemon Center roofs to make Pokemon walk by themselves for the walk. Evos? Okay. I think I jumped onto every single roof in the game just because I was trying to see if there were items up there, and there are some on top of a few of them. Okay. I mean, the weird thing is I totally get what smelling like dark blue would mean. But I wonder if we're all having different ideas. Okay. I think I was way over leveled for this one, so I remember it being very easy, but now I'm not way over leveled. Okay. What happens if you get hit by one? Oh god. Ah! I got stuck. Bombardier. Hello. Does the dress smell blue or gold? It smells dark blue and black, obviously. Why is that the Bombardier noise? That doesn't sound like a bird. You got this. Spark it. That's fine. Good hits. Yeah, we can do this. Oh god, that's gonna hurt more. No, we're still good. Huh. I'm sure when I did this, it died there. I feel like his HP went all the way down there. I think I just broke the game maybe when I did that. Okay. Enjoy, Bombardier. Didn't realize. It's so weird. I love that its noise is stork. But it doesn't sound like that when it does it. Yeah, we're good. Oh my god, wait, I didn't get to heal. Do I not get to heal in this one? Can you heal for me? I like it a lot. I feel like I got to it too late to use it properly. Do I get to heal? No. But you're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have to switch because Rock Slide will kill me now, or Rock Throw, whatever it's doing. I love that he just said, let me just see what move he uses next. Because he just said, trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. I'd be interested to see what move Arven's about to use. Okay. I probably could have gotten an attack off there. What move are you going to go for here, Arven? Huh. Well, isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? Trying to drop rocks on folks is dangerous. I agree. I'm going to have to Terrastalize here. Okay. We could switch back to get the other Intimidate, but we'll stay in for a second. Just, oh wait, Rock Throw is going to really hurt. Rock Slide, whatever it's using is going to really hurt us. I probably shouldn't have Terrastalized with this thing. But the second hat, it does look really good with an extra hat on top. Oh god. Thank Christ. That would have been really bad. You even hit? Okay, you did. Good hit. I think you're going to get out of there now. Throwing rocks at people is dangerous. Okay. I mean, you're full health. No, I'm scared to switch back. Oh, Torment. Okay. I mean, it should be fine. But also, I'm very scared to do it. Sure, you can come in. I feel like we need to use Miracle more. The double hat is fantastic. Okay. It's fine. You got this, NACLI. Take it out. You know what to do. There we go. Nice. I did very little work in this one, but I like that Miracle is the only thing on screen. Miracle's like, I did it all. A hat on a hat is a phrase used to mean something unnecessary, but whoever said that clearly hadn't seen this. Exactly. Oh, look at, is that like the rock? Are we going for, oh no, it's just the animation is broken, I think. I don't think it's supposed to look like that. I thought it was giving me like a bit of like a side eye kind of thing. Like it was like half closing one and giving me a bit of a look. But I think the animation had just broken and its eye was not appearing at the top. That's what it kind of felt like when it moved. Okay. This is when we see Mabastiff, right? No, that's the face? You think that's what it's going for? Maybe. I hope so. I love it. Okay. Arven, it's not even dark. Like, pretty bright in here. There's no Pokeball. Is that what's confusing you? It's also, like, so bright in this area that I really feel like you shouldn't be having trouble seeing. There may be more to your vision issues. Maybe you should be eating these herbs. Okay. That's just how it looks. Is it really? It's very adorable. You're inside committed Sudoku? We beat Bombardier, and we got Frigibax, and Mareep. And we also beat the Grass Gym. I don't know when that was. Probably about 30 minutes ago. Probably longer. Okay. I think this is when we see Mabastiff for the first time, right? Oh, yes! Dad trying to lamp into his eyes. That makes sense. I just gone to the bit of the game where Arven really does not. He has a bit of a. Right when you do the Lost Titan, he really lays into Turo. He is not happy about it. Which seems fair. Here. That good? You like that? There we go. Oh yeah. Show us Mabostiff. Come on. Seriously, Arven and Mabostiff are like two of my favorite characters in any Pokemon game. As is Nemona. Honestly, they killed it with this game. Except for like actually finishing making it. They kind of killed it. Okay. Coming out, bud. It's so adorable. And they killed it across the board. Like every character is really good. Okay. Oh, we can get water encounters. Yes. That's a good point. That does open stuff up for us. Although there's like no... Are there any water encounters in a town? There might be one in Los Platos. I think there's like a little pond in Los Platos. Does it work? Okay. All good, Arven. The sea is a separate area? Yeah, but I'm trying to think if there's like if there's one in like a town that we can go to. And I feel like there might be. Also, we gotta be careful with where we go, because I feel like a lot of the Pokemon in the water are very high leveled. Okay. Larry's an icon. Larry's great. Honestly, Larry, Iono, Iono, I really ruined my throat. Actually, so did Kofu. But I really like both of them. The first two gym leaders are fairly forgettable just because they put Bug and Grass as the first two for some reason. I don't feel like those two should ever be close to each other just because it makes it really boring. Because you're probably going to have a very easy time with both of them. Yeah, Velouz is also horrifyingly fast. And it seems to be like level 50 everywhere, so I definitely want to avoid that. This way. I don't really know where we're going. This. Oh. Oh, where candy? Okay. That Numel was like running. I feel like I've seen Numel run before. And that. Okay. Am I just going... Oh. I always, whenever I see like a group, especially these particular Pokemon, I always think that the Polmo is a shiny because it's a different color, and then I realize, oh no, it's just a different Pokemon entirely. Grab that. God. Oh god. Held it. Am I just going all the way to Porto Marinada? Feels like I am. I mean, the game it's just great. It's like, where do you want to go? Yeah, wherever. Grab this. I'm definitely in a new area, I think, at this point. In that I have no idea where I am. Am I at the edge of the desert? Yeah, I am. Okay. Oh, hello. I need to avoid Pokemon here. There's Capsicid. On pass. And here we go. So this is West Paldean Sea. But we are going to want to check levels on anything we... Like... Oh, God. No. Oh, my God. Please be a low level. It's Finneon, so that's good. I didn't heal, did I? Level 34. Okay, I am healed. Can this thing one-shot me? Yeah, Deerling is another one that I have to look very closely at. I know it's an encounter. I was not trying to get an encounter. I was just trying to get to thing. Can this thing one-shot me? Has my opinion changed? I don't mind it. I think the game is still really good. I do think it would be better if they did scale. But, oh my god, there's Magikarp right there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, same thing for me. The Hoppip and Skip Bloom thing also makes me do a double take every single time. Oh, that's perfect. What a great first turn. That could not have gone any better. Can you keep going for attracts, please? Can it one-shot? I don't think it can one-shot me. I don't think so. Okay. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. One more and then we can catch this thing. Oh my god. Yes, thank you, Finneon. Okay. Better be caught this time. You're Great Bull, you're red health, you're paralyzed, you're a Finneon. There we go. This was West Paldean Sea. Now let's get the hell out of the water. Because this is bad. Reap wants charge? I'll take charge. No I won't. Nope, no I won't. I probably should, but I can get it back later. What do you want to be called? It's basically my name. Which is... I mean... It's my favorite thing about Finneon. Is that they basically gave it my name. Well, I can't pick up my bottle. I'm trying to pick up my bottle so I can take a drink. Also, I got a new bottle. I know this is exciting news. It's a 2.2 liter bottle. Which is great. I don't have to fill it up so much. Okay. There. Let me sure. I feel like we don't need to pay too much attention to nicknames. So V-Way. Because we are immediately sending them away. Except for the shiny, because, you know, that needed to be good. Hey. Hey! I'd rather think evolve so early. I love the little floaty. The little floaty is like my favorite thing. That you're always carrying around this little floaty in case you have to get out your other Pokemon in the water. Because of its rubbery electricity-resistant skin, it can store lots of electricity in its fur. Nice. Yeah, charge is actually good now, which is why I said we should probably get it, because they've changed it. Okay. Can I even get out here? Can't jump it all high. There we go. Okay, let's go. Build your portal. Where are we? Can we not get a level 1 this time? We could really do with something higher than level 1. We don't need level 34. Like, up to 25 is probably fine. But higher would be better for sure. What does charge do now? So it is slightly... It does like one extra thing. I can't remember what it is, but it's better. You have it, right? Why can you not... It annoys me that you can't do everything through the box menu. You have to go in through this menu to like look at moves and stuff. I just wanted... Also boosts the special defense. So it boosts special defense. Chat got to that way before me. But yeah. It's better now. That took me like 9 hours. Let me check. Like up to 25 is good. Also, we've gotten so lucky in this stream. The surprise trades, like incredibly lucky. It's boosted special defense since Gen 4? Not true. So they didn't get that message across very well, because this is the first time that I've noticed it. Okay, I'll take Marill. We don't really need more water. No, wait, we have a Azurill. That is Stoops. We have a Azurill already. So that can get traded. Nice to register it for the Pokedex. That's good, because we have a bunch of water types already. Yes. Weirdly, it was like the exact right level almost. I mean, not for what we wanted, but for what we traded. No, I'm looking for like 20. 20 to 25 would be ideal. Also, I'm going to head up to the Pokemon Center to register that. Okay. And, ooh. Yeah, it definitely didn't do it in Gen 3. It was just bad for one gen, and I just thought it was bad all the time. I like never ever teach it, because I've always thought it was terrible. I don't know. I don't feel like they ever... They didn't make it very... Oh my god! We're getting so lucky! Got Sprigatito! Hey! We've gotten, like, unbelievably lucky with surprise traits in this episode. Stream. Okay. Is it level 1, I assume? It's unfortunate, but okay. That's fine. Let me just get to the Pokemon Center first. Kit. I kind of like Kit. Go up. I feel like there should be a Pokemon Center like in Porto Marinado. Maybe not. Oh my god. For stuff like this, like I don't want to have to fight a Tauros. Okay. Hey, Cyclizar. Hello. Okay. Mewth. Yeah, it is kind of weird that there's not anything in the town. Okay. Yeah, I would assume so. That people are just breeding. I mean, that's what we've got most so far. Like, this was level 1. This was level 1. Level 1 was not. I don't think that was. This was level 1. So we've mostly got level 1s that people have been breeding, basically. Alright, you gotta come into the team for a second. What are you gonna be called? Summary. Anything special about you? You are super balanced. Quirky, that's fine. Matched in Artisan. Very nice. Overgrow, okay. Saigon. I like that for a nickname. I don't know. Oh god, that's not what I was going for. I'm really liking Kit. Also, we might not use this too much, but I've just used it. I don't know why this feels fitting. Kit. We're gonna go with Kate. Kate. Moves. Rearrange moves. I do want to rearrange like all of these. Do you have anything else? Oh. No. Yeah, oh, you can get some of these. Substitute. Take substitute. For splash. Take rest or protect. Over. Oh, no. Take take protect. For helping hand. Okay. Go. Is that the right order? Not really. Better. They're all over the place. Right. This game makes it harder to like switch moves around. Like this is the only place you can do it, and I feel like they're always in the wrong order, unless I've switched them already. We might end just because I feel like we're. Well, we could do dark actually. We could do the dark base. Probably at no. We don't really have a great team for it actually. But we could probably do it. It's just we can't level a lot of this stuff up. We could do some trainers, I guess. Okay. It's like that you can't. Well, Yeah, it's just a poniard. I don't mind. It's a bit annoying that you can't look at the descriptions. But at least it's like really easy to relearn moves. That's something. We do have one. We have Cooter Puncher. Cooter Puncher is not super high leveled. Actually, Cooter Puncher is like 19. Yeah, Sprigatito is dark at the 3rd stage only. Okay, do we have any fair? We do have fairy, but it's Azurill, which is not amazing. I'm gonna head toward the dark, which is over here. Is it over here? I can't remember if it's on the way to... No, is it on the way to Cascarath or is it on the way to Medali? I think it's here, right? It's on the way to Medali. Yeah. Where is it? Oh no, it's on the way to Cascarath. Okay. I've gone entirely the... in my head it was like here. I'd forgotten where it was. We could still go from Medali to Cascarath. Then down? Maybe? Okay. I know I can put map markers, but I'm kind of trying... Have I been here? Why does this not look familiar to me at all? Have I just never been under here? I don't think I've been here before. Oibat? No, I don't think I've been here. This is weird. Has anyone been here before? This looks new to me. What is that? Is that the Dene? Come on, know something. Oh, listen, I kind of want to see what that Pokemon is. Was that Dedenne? Okay. Oh, god damn it. I was looking at chat. That's my mistake. Oh, this is not a very good type matchup. Oh, it's level 26. We're fine. We're fine-ish. Oh, not Arena Trap. That's some... It appears I do not have a Poké Doll. I do not. Well, does this count as a cave? Because we're pretty much gonna have to catch this one, I think. Not catch and release. This is a new area. I can catch it and train it, or trade it. I'm okay to catch it. I'm just worried that I'm not going to catch it. Cave, right? Does this count as a cave? Got it, right? Or does it not? Is Ultra Ball just the better play? I really wish I had a Quick Ball right now. Any input, guys. I need help. I don't know what this counts as. It feels like it would be a cave. It's definitely not night. But it feels like a dark place. I'm just gonna Ultra. No, I'm gonna Dusk. But if it's not... If it doesn't count as a dark place, then it's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna Ultra. Come on, Dugtrio. Prove why you're superior to Wugtrio. Please. Oh, you bastard. Okay. That's something. Can't do anything to it, really. But it might not have a ground type move. God damn it. Okay. Oh, no, it does. That's unfortunate. I can't even risk going back into that battle and like hitting into, or oh god, no, everyone stay away from me. Get away. Leave me alone. Oh. Luxio was our best Pokemon. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, not that one. I have not looked at the wallpapers at all. Oh, God. God damn it. I should have just ended. I said I was going to end, and then I didn't. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Come into the team for a second. Honestly, unfortunately, you guys did warn me, but looking at chat is what, me looking at the warning is kind of what killed me. So, it worked and it didn't. What was I doing? I've genuinely forgotten entirely what I was trying to do. What is this area, first of all? West Province Area 2 is done, then. I didn't want to go to anything. I was just trying to get across the cave. I wasn't really looking to go towards anything. I thought I saw a Dedenne, but I wasn't trying to get towards it. I genuinely... I was gonna do something, and I've entirely forgotten what that was. I'm terrified of all... Oh my god, stay away from me, Tauros. Everyone needs to stay away from me. I'm just going to Medali, and then I'm... Oh my god, stay away from me. I should really not be dashing right now. That's probably something I should have learned. Let's just go slowly. Let's relax. And let's also not look at chat too much. Honestly, if you... Oh, this is also an area. This is an encounter. What level are you guys? 30. Yeah, honestly, I'm too scared to even go for that. You can just fly. I can't fly because I haven't been there yet. That's the whole point, is I'm going there so I can register it. Because it will save me time later. Okay. Because I've jumped all the way over to Porto Marinata. I may as well go to the next place over. And then I can register this. Okay. And we made it to Medali. Hello. Okay. Not great. That could have definitely gone better, I feel like. That was an unfortunate encounter, especially to meet something, well, two things. One, to not have any Pokédolls. I feel like I usually have like 40. They're very important in this game. You need a lot, because stuff like that can happen. I do not have very much money, but okay. I have a bunch of like random stuff I can sell, right? Can I sell you some nuggets? I have 2. And some tiny mushrooms. And here. Okay. Yeah, that did not go very well. Especially because I was gonna end, and then I was like, no, I can go across to Medali. That's fine. What's gonna happen going across to Medali? I'm gonna run into a Dugtrio with Arena Trap. Although there's both an Eevee and a Zora around here. Also, did anyone... I was so confused by Glimmet. I don't know if anyone's caught Glimmet, or has had to deal with Glimmet. But just if you keep seeing a Pokemon that looks like a weird Snom on the freaking map, it's underground. It's not here. It doesn't make it clear that it's underground. But it is. It's in a cave underneath this place. It's not here. They're lying to you. Same with Shelgon. I kept looking around this area for Shelgon and this mysterious Pokemon, and they were in this cave that goes under this bit. It was very confusing. I feel like they should tell you that on the map. Like, oh, it's here, but down. Because it's not clear at all. The rock flower thing, yeah. It was very confusing. Because it makes it look like it's right there. Also, can I... Okay, nothing happens. Here. The rock poison thing, yes. I really like it too, but it took me like... in all the combined time, probably like 45 minutes to find. Because I looked for ages above ground, and then when I realized it was below ground, it still took me like 25 minutes to find it. Okay. This... Yeah, it took me like 25 minutes to find, just like going around in circles in that cave. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of just... Oh, I never went to Cascarafa. Whoops. We did 4 things. That's a pretty good start. We could do this, but we could start with that as well. So what would be the order of things from here? This... And I guess the Levincia... Like, I don't feel like we're close to taking on the Levincia gym. But yeah, I think I'm going to end because I feel like we're just asking for more deaths. I might do some error raids or something off stream to try and gather up some experience candy just because we could really use it. Oh, I'm so tired. I honestly took nothing from this stream except for that I found a shiny and somehow surprise traded it to Row. That was absolutely insane. I don't think we're ever going to do anything to top that on stream. Okay. Yeah, but first the dark guy, Giacomo, which I think we can do, but I'm too tired. Thank you everybody for hanging out. We'll be back Saturday, right? You don't think we'll ever get Rover that? No, I don't think so either. Thank you, Julia. That was a needed addition, I believe. I'll be back on Saturday. The run was going very well until I just killed off maybe our best Pokemon, but we're still in okay shape. We've got a lot of good Pokemon, actually. Miracle is really good. I think Frigibax is maybe good. I can't really tell. I'll see you in a few days. Have a good week. And yeah, thank you for hanging out. Bye, everyone.